Hi everyone, it's me, Nicole, with another Bedroom Confessions. Taking a little sip again. Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. Okay, so what are we going to talk about today? So I had the most random content and idea I wanted to talk about that is definitely coming up with discussions on the podcast. So we're older, we're dating. You get to that point where, sleeping over yours or mine. Whose place do you sleep over? And that's like very complicated. There are a lot of women that feel like, I don't want a man in my home. I mean, this is like, I've been dating a little bit. I'm not talking about like first time having sex concept. I'm talking about once in a relationship, we each own homes, forget the dogs. Forget if you have animals, that's like a whole different level, which, I have 2 dogs, which by the way, got my little Valentine's pillow here. Yep. I don't have a Valentine, so making it my own. Maybe my dog's, I don't know. Anyway, here's the thing that I think about. So when it comes to you start a relationship, you're starting to sleep over together, there's no kids. That's why something you'll learn on podcasts, one of my non-negotiables is must have adult kids. And that non-negotiable is something you have to wait until we talk about on the podcast. So here, okay, men, we may love your place. You may have a beautiful, wonderful, gorgeous place. Have you ever seen the shit routine we go through to get ready for bed and to get ready in the morning? Like, I literally have to pack like 2 suitcases, I think, if I was sleeping over someone's house. Like, let me see if I can do this right. Okay, so keeping that in mind, okay, I'm being vulnerable here. Okay, I'm gonna flip the camera, I think. Is it letting me? Nope, it's not gonna let me. So first here, that's my closet, by the way. I'm a little anal in routine. Yeah, a little organized. So I'm being vulnerable here again. Okay, here we go. So this is my like getting ready hair station with, of course, my creams over there because I just love them so much. Okay, so, okay guys, here we go. Makeup, okay, just stuff. And like, oh my God, more makeup, more creams, more stuff. And then there's the perfumes, the towels, there's so much that goes into being at our fingertips that we need to use or have the choice to use, okay? Okay, so with that said, let's continue. Your place or mine? That's definitely a discussion for the podcast. That's tough. I mean, I honestly was struggling with it myself. And when I was dating Mr. New Year's Eve, obviously, I only talk about him because I'm not going to talk about anyone else. I felt like I think I slept over twice because I had to pay someone to like watch my dogs, and he was allergic to them, some issue, don't ask. And like some men say, some guys like a natural woman and appreciate their no makeup look. And then there's some men that are like, oh, I don't want to know what goes on behind the scenes. I just want you to show up looking like magically, and magic pussy and all that kind of shit. But a lot goes into it. And it's tough as a woman to stay over a guy's place without having a secondary backup of everything that you need, or most stuff. And I think if you've been dating a while and you're with a guy, and it doesn't matter how much money the woman has. It's just my thought. As a gentleman, I think it's really sweet gesture to say, hey, I've been noticing you're packing a lot and going back and forth. Would you like me to get a second set of your necessities, like, so you feel at home here? We're talking like it's been many months at this point, not right off the top. So men, I think women would love and welcome that, gesture. Women, don't take advantage and buy the most expensive stuff, but, So we'll be talking about that on the podcast, about yours or mine, whose place. And along with that comes, when you're single at our age, we're set in our ways. And all of a sudden, like, it's the little things, like the guy gets up a million times to go pee at the night and it disturbs your sleep when we're used to it. Or a woman might, I don't know, wear a mask at night. I don't know. I don't, so I don't know. But, you know, there's all these little innuendos and little subtleties that go into a relationship and blending at our age that when you're younger does not happen. So we're going to talk about that more on the podcast. And sip again. So bedroom confessionals, if anybody wants to add any input to this, great. Not just another topic we're going to talk about, and I can't wait. We're doing our launch party on the 23rd. Everything is launching on the 29th, all my social media, all my first podcasts. So none of you have to be putting up with my amateur ways of doing stuff anymore. But yeah, I get to talk about and have an audience and talk about all these things with great guests. And I look forward to it because the conversations I've been having with guests are so cool and right on the money. I know you guys are going to love it. Okay. Happy Wednesday, everyone.